Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you're doing all right. Happy Friday. Happy freaking Friday. Happy freaking Friday. I think you guys can hear me. Do I need to be muted? It sounds like that's coming out of the Web3 Breakfast account, right? That's me? Oh, God. I can't hear anything, though, so you guys take it away for a second while I figure this out.
Canadian people. If you guys are into that, we go to the air show whenever. Hit me up.
Dope.
Hit me up.
Dope. Hey, we can hear you.
Dope.
Trans.
Oh, what have I done? 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 What in the world is happening?
Mr. Dude in the Dude.
Yeah, like it's muted. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is a fuck. This is a fuck. This is a fuck. Like, this is just ridiculous. Wow. Are we normal now?
Okay, we can't hear anything though, but that's better.
Wow. Can you hear me now?
That was wild. It was like fucking Dormammu. I've come to bargain.
Like what? What in the world is?
What a time to be alive.
That was insanity. All right, here's the deal. As you guys know, I made an announcement on the 4 p.m. show yesterday. Like, so whatever the deal of running a space on a computer, right? Because we're trying to do it with the two accounts, Web3 Breakfast and with the J Chains. For whatever reason, this is such a, it is, I don't get it. But so starting Monday, we're going to start music at 8:45 a.m. So I'm going to be playing music for 15 minutes, right? And so that's going to give whatever this bug, this demon, that's gremlin that is inside of Twitter, it'll give it a chance for it to get out with no hiccups so that we can start the show at 9 a.m. without skipping a beat, baby. So that's what we're going to do on Monday. So I appreciate you guys. Welcome to Web3 Breakfast. I'm not sure what that infinite echo loop was about, but we got to figure it out.
It's Friday the 13th, my friend.
That's what it was. Okay. I get it. And I bet if I were to guess, I am absolutely am a betting man. So I wouldn't say if I were a betting man like most people do. I am a betting man. So if I were to guess, we were probably going to be in Mercury retrograde. That would make sense for a Friday the 13th as well. So
definitely, we got some Venus doing some stuff out there.
Yeah,
and Mars, and landing Mars rovers and stuff. Science.
Shout out to Elon.
Uranus.
All science.
There's an alignment.
Shout out to Elon. All right, so let's take care of some business, guys. Thank you for being here. This is Web3 Breakfast. We come to you every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, except for when we have audio issues, and then who knows what happens. So we mitigated it pretty quickly today. Go ahead, make sure if you are watching the live stream, smash the like if you're on YouTube. Hit the heart if you're on X. Absolutely appreciate it. It's the number one thing that helps this show and channel grow. Make sure you also, if you are watching on X or listening to the space, you retweet the space out or the live stream so we can get more viewers in here. I will pin up to the Jumbotron, the pinned post on the X profile, guys. That one starts off. Tomorrow is pizza day. Just so happens that tweet went out yesterday. Today is pizza day. As you can see, I'm wearing my pizza shirt. We're giving away $500 in Gotti, so you're going to want to make sure that you don't procrastinate too long. But go look at that pinned post. It's going to be coming into the Jumbotron right now again, but it's already pinned up on the Web3 Breakfast X account. and that will qualify. If you follow those easy steps, will qualify 5 of you. 5 of you. Today's Friday. We give away $500 today. 5 of you to win up $100 in the Gotti token. So make sure if that's something you want to be a part of, you do that. Smash the like, hit the heart, retweet it. Let's go. We'll be doing pizza orders at the end of the show as well. So be ready for that.
Yes, and then just one last very vital thing for all of our lovely guests. I know a lot of times you put your hand up, you want to get up here and you want to hear from us, you want to talk. There are such thing as stupid questions. And if you are asking those questions, you know exactly who you are. You'll be booted right out of the space where you can't get in. So we do not have a token, and we don't care about the security of the token for the eco space.
Thank you. That's definitely, if that's the question.
The usual suspect. It's the usual suspects. You know, we know they know who they are.
You know who you are.
Hey, how about Doomsy's new PFP there?
I know,
Duxie original.
Second.
That's fucking.
Dude, I was gonna save that for.
Oh, that's cool.
I was gonna save it for Tuesday because I never have anything to talk about that's legit.
Oh, sorry, dude.
One thing. Yeah, no, yeah.
I just stole your thunder
Yeah,
completely.
you didn't steal his thunder, Carey. He changed his PFP, and then he's like, "But I don't want to talk about it."
It's okay.
No. Okay. I mean, I can talk about it. No, that's fine. Yeah, dude. So yeah, Duxie made the whole Doomslayer fucking set of NFTs. Dude, he did a badass job, man. And he even asked me. He was showing me some of the stuff as he was doing it, you know, and he asked for a couple suggestions too, which I thought was kind of cool. I mean, he's gonna do whatever he wants, you know what I mean? But I just thought that was cool, you know what I mean? Just somebody.
That is dope. So is that a one of one he made just for you?
From this show? No.
Which one?
He got the idea from this show, and then he made a whole collection. And so what Doomsy's got right now, he's rocking a rare. You're a legendary or something right now.
That's awesome.
I picked up the common, but yeah, Doom got the got one of the rares clearly.
Post a link at the breakfast table.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm a caveman when it comes to all this stuff, but yeah, I got you.
Hey, just set it up on the buffet. All you got to do, the breakfast table, instead of calling it the Jumbotron, the Nest, or the Jtron, or all the other fun names that we call it, that is now the breakfast table. So go set the table, man. Put it up there. Go put it up on the table so people can grab some if they need it. I like that. Good job, Mr. Dude. I like that. The Jumbotron is now called the breakfast table.
I was going to say, we're talking about Friday. You know, today is Friday the 13th, and you were saying we're in something retrograde.
Mercury
Venus,
retrograde.
Mercury retrograde. It kind of feels like Uranus mega burn is what it feels like right now with Bitcoin at 57,000.
Ate something spicy last night, and you got the Uranus burn.
Spicy meatball.
Yeah, get that spicy
It's pronounced
pizza.
Uranus.
The ring of fire.
Good God.
You guys are
Children.
Yeah. When you look at the price of Bitcoin today, it's Uranus.
Imagine
Corey
we actually met some aliens.
Corey was here
Aliens are
for a
actually-
second
it's
ago. I got a
actually
notification. I just got a notification that Corey did his tagging of his people for the giveaway post. I commend you. I commend you on the people that you tagged, sir. Zach, obviously, I love that. Zach's a community member. He's a friend, a fan, all that stuff. But then you also tagged two surprising, Haley Welch, Madam Hawk Tua. I respect that. But then Charles Hoskinson. What's old Chucky boy gonna do here? He ain't showing up.
Oh, Zach loves Chuck. Zach loves him some Chuck. Let me tell you.
Some Chuck. Some Hosky. All right. Well, if Hosky ever
How
shows
much
up,
Chuck could a Chuck?
I'll eat some crow if he ever shows up, but I doubt it.
Everyone needs some Gotti. Hawk to a girl needs some Gotti, and so does Charles Hoskinson. So that's just getting them.
Dude,
spreading the love.
I got to reach out. So I've got her management company's email address. So I'm gonna reach out and see if we can get her on the show. And I'm going to, in the email, I'm going to put the photo of Haley and my entire family that we took at Karate Combat in Nashville, and be like, hey, remember you said you wanted to have a little chat? I don't need to go on her show, but it'd be nice to have her come on the breakfast show. And if that's too much for her, you guys may be too much. We may have to do like a one-on-one in the afternoon that you'll have to tune into. You know what? I think I might do that. You know why? Because I'll make that an exclusive. I'll make that an exclusive on the YouTube, so it forces you guys to probably subscribe to it. I'll make it a members only thing, so you guys have to subscribe to the channel.
Oh
I'll
man.
send you my photo of me and her as well, though. Just you can slide that in there for marketing purposes.
Yeah, for marketing purposes, of course. Of course.
I see a hand already.
Adil, what's up, Adil Mia? How are you? GM, welcome to the show.
This is your opportunity. You get one shot, one opportunity.
We need
Don't let it slip.
the Jeopardy music.
I think Eminem wrote a song about it.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Got
dun.
vomit on my sweater already. My spaghetti.
All right. Well, you had your chance there.
See ya.
Well, it was good while it lasted.
Yeah, Wiz. Well, Wiz gets a chance now. We'll do this one at a time. We'll bring it.
It's just to rotate. It's a revolving door at this point. Yeah, we just go one spot on stage and we'll just rotate through people.
It's the rotating ejection sheet is what it is. Like,
you know what's crazy? It's because I was thinking about it. All of your spaces like this week have been, 100, 200. Like we've had like a few people. The second you put up $500, it's just been flooding in.
Yeah. I want the monies. You want the monies? Who wants the monies? If you want the monies, all you got to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the monies, you got to just do one thing. Yeah, you got to go to the post. You got to tag some friends and retweet.
It's amazing how many friends give away money, right?
What was that?
You support when you give away money.
Yeah.
You got to work on your German accent, bro.
It's not the German.
I love you, M-Kid. You got to work on. Yeah, you got to work on your German accent. Yeah.
I want the money now. Give me the money.
Well, give me Uber Schnitzel now. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. You gotta sound angrier.
It's not a tumor.
It's not the bull.
Whoever talking like that needs to talk like that forever.
As long as we don't start breaking into right said Fred, I think we'll be okay.
So it's funny you make that comment, right? But like that's what happened to Macho Man Randy Savage. Is that if you ever watch that documentary, like his brother even comes on there and he'll say like, man, like when he developed that character, it's just like we lost him. Like he never ever came back from that. Like he'd be at the dinner table out to dinner with like friends and family, be like, hey baby, pass me the mashed potatoes. Yeah. It's like, dude, lay off the coat, man.
Jim. Yeah.
Pass the burger.
I mean, that's really what made it so great, though, right?
Absolutely. I mean, but that's when you're on cocaine and steroids, that's what happens, right?
Oh, yeah.
He did sell a lot of Slim Jims. Let's not beat around the bush. He sold millions and billions and billions of Slim Jims.
I wonder.
He's an American hero, folks.
You know what?
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
That's what we're looking. That's the first thing we're entering. Dude, I'm telling you, because of you sick fucks, my search history is so crazy. Like I am probably in some kind of blacklisted algorithm for the things that I'm looking up. What are we looking up right now? What are the how many Slim Jims? How many Slim Jims is the Macho Man credited for selling?
How many Slim Jims does it take to get to Macho Man's heart?
How many people actually snapped into a Slim Jim?
I did
over the years.
I did at least 1,000 times.
Alone.
At least 1,000 times I did that.
Oh, easily.
1,000 times, like let's say half of America. What's that? Like 3.5 billion. So 3.5 billion times 1,000. So he's sold in the trillions of Slim Jims. Let's just say, probably, likely.
Slanging them Slim Jims.
Well,
someone dropped the ticker, Slim Jim.
So Slim, it's reported that now here. So this is the all that I could find right now. 569 million Slim Jim meat sticks are produced annually. The Slim Jim was invented in 1929 in Philadelphia and gained popularity in 93 when Slim Jim began using Macho Man Randy Savage in commercials, which the slogan "Snap it to a Slim Jim." Oh yeah,
meat sticks.
Do you prefer meat sticks or fish sticks?
Yeah, so they actually accredit him for their popularity in the 90s. That's fucking awesome.
Absolutely. Even though they were out 70 years before, he made them popular.
He made the revival happen, the Slim Jim revival. That's fucking incredible.
Dude, so what we need to do is find a product from 70 years ago that's like ready for a comeback, and we should make that comeback. Spotted Dick. I'm telling you, I know it's a joke. We were in London. Doug and I, we went to 15 to 20 places to just do this stupid American, got to get the Spotted Dick dessert so we could do the photos and send it back and all that stuff. It's not a thing. It's not even a thing. It's not even real. It's like, they don't do that. They're like, yeah, that's like something you would get at like your grandma's house in the 90s. Like, we don't actually eat that. It's like, okay.
That's what they called your grandpa's dick. It's just Spotted Dick.
I'm sure outside of London they had it, because like where I was at when I was in England, they had it at like a little mom pop like restaurant. Dude, it's so fucking bland. It's so bland.
Hey, what you do in your private time, Doom, is up to you.
Hey.
You'll be able to get Spotted Dick at cafes and things like that. It's not really a restaurant. It's not really a restaurant, is that?
Okay.
Yeah, see, this guy comes on here with his fake British accent telling us that Spotted Dick is real.
Exactly. Yeah. In fact, I know it's real because I have some in my house right now.
But you're in Canada. You're not in.
No jokes. No jokes. Boy.
Spotted Dick.
Harry's named his trouser snake Spotted Dick.
Because Doll knows it's available on Amazon. Doll, I said I do a taste test if we can find some. I haven't done it yet. I haven't recorded it, but I still got the dick in my cupboard. So one of these days soon, expect a video from me doing a taste test.
Can you just
with
check
real.
who made it? At the bottom it says made by Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh my God. No, it's I think it's in a store. You can buy it on fucking Amazon. It comes in 2 packs. You know?
Can you imagine?
Are you saying you've got the? Are you saying you've got the dick in your cupboard? It's just not spotted.
That's right.
I didn't
It's
get that.
spotted. It's got the raisins. It's got raisins.
Those are the spots.
It's got raisins. It's got plenty of raisins.
Oh my God. I tell you what, if
one went off the rails.
Man, we went off quick too. Oh wow. That's all right.
Hold on, Mike's probably got a report to us from how is the Spotted Dick in the shower, Mike?
Sorry.
They sell the same thing here in the United States. It's called Spotted Richard. It's a little bit different.
I'm weeping right now.
I'll tell you what I do, Jay. Next time you're over in the UK, we'll come because we never got to meet up last time. I'll come and meet, and I'll get my mum to make you a traditional Spotted Dick, and I'll bring it with me.
Perfect.
And as long as we have baked beans for breakfast, we have to have those baked beans for breakfast too. So,
dude, I'm telling you.
I'll just say to my mum, I'll just say to my mum, Jay Chain says he wants your Spotted Dick. Can you give Jay Chain your Spotted Dick, please?
Do we even have a real topic today?
I hate
Is there
and
an
love
actual
every
topic?
one of you at the same time so much right now. I hate and love you all so much. If you could.
Like,
Please
where do
smash
we
the
go
like.
from here? Like, do we have a
I
topic?
don't know. We'll get Sandra to try some with the mustard.
No. Dude, it's got raisins in it. You don't want to mix raisins and mustard. Are you crazy?
You could probably mix raisins and mustard in some way. How about like in a chicken
Not
salad?
in any universe. No way, man. The chicken salad mustard.
I bet in a I bet in a Sonoma chicken salad, which typically has raisins, you could fix the dressing with some mustard, maybe a Dijon or a stone ground, or maybe not stone ground. That's a little too meaty. But with something light that would enhance the flavor, that wouldn't wreck it. I bet you could do it.
Okay, you're getting sneaky.
We'll have to call the Bare Naked Ladies and see if they got any of that fancy ketchup or
there are
Dijon mustard.
Dijon salads that have raisins in them.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No, I'm just talking about dipping raisins in French's mustard. I'm not talking about
no one is
fancy
doing that.
salads.
No,
Well,
now,
that's what I'm saying.
That is a little weird.
Unless Sandra wants to try it, and
So here's something you
show us
guys
prove it's wrong.
Here's something you guys do need to try. 100% absolutely try this. Go to the store, get some green grapes, all right? Also, get some monk fruit extract, all right? And then also get yourself a lime. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wash your grapes, get them nice and wet, and then put the lime juice over them, put them in the freezer. Let them freeze. They're not hard to eat when they're frozen. And then when you take them out, sprinkle some of that monk fruit extract. It's just like a little sugar, but it's monk fruit. Sprinkle that on there and then eat it. It's like a cold quasi gummy bear. Amazing. Amazing. You got to try it.
It tastes to me more like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, oh, you know what? Thank you. Sour Patch Kids, not a gummy bear. I don't know why I said a gummy bear. You're right. Sour Patch Kids. Thank you. Thank you for the correction.
You're welcome.
What is this
Where'd
monkey
you
fruit?
find that at?
Oh my God.
Monk fruit sugar. Monk fruit's a fruit. You just say they'd be like, crystallize that down and make a sugar. Monk fruit.
No. I meant like where'd you like find that with the grapes and shit like that? Like where'd that come from?
Oh, my wife found some recipe online and then she made it and I like absolutely love it. Because I love, and I don't know how I messed that up, M-Kid, is that like Sour Patch Kids, like you can't eat them because they're basically cancer in delicious form, and diabetes at the same time. And so you can't eat that kind of stuff anymore. And so what are you going to do? You're going to eat green grapes with a little bit of fake sugar, fruit sugar.
William Brumley would be proud, man.
We do for my kids all the time. They love it.
Nice.
Could you get your monk inside your spotty dick? That's the question.
Ah!
We're gonna have Catholics across the world upset that you're talking about monks here.
Don't take us back down that path of monkey dicks. Spotted.
Monkeypox?
Jesus.
That's what I was going to say. Monkeypox?
I just came up here to say that I'm not putting a spotted dick in or around my mouth, no matter how much mustard is on there. I just wanted to come up.
Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad you felt compelled to share that with the class. And two, let me ask you a question. Now that you're up here, somebody Carrie had mentioned something about grapes in French's mustard. Is that something you tried as a mustard aficionado?
No.
Would you?
No.
Raisins, not grapes. Let's get it right.
Thank you.
Oh, raisins?
No one's putting raisins.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
though?
right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Why?
Raisins are grapes.
What's your end game?
Yeah,
you know, a raisin is a grape, right?
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, like, it's very different. Like, grape is a grape, but raisins are like nature's candy.
Wait, are we talking about thin French pancakes? Because I love thin French pancakes.
So I actually butchered some Japanese fluffy pancakes the other day. The flavor and the taste was delicious, but I'm telling you, the composition was all wrong. I did it all wrong. I stuck to the pan. I didn't put anything down, and it just stuck to the pan.
There's a whole procedure to make those. They look really hard to make, but they look good.
Oh, dude, they're so good. Yeah, it's basically like a souffle, right? You got to separate the egg yolks, and you do the sugar and the yolks, and you whip that together, and then you do the whites. You make it you foam those things like a meringue, and then you slowly fold them into each other with some other stuff, and bada boom, bada bing. All of a sudden, you're making cakes, baby. Pancakes. This is pizza day. I don't know why we're talking about that. Move on.
It's starting to sound like welcome to Web3
Yeah,
Friday.
You did not say the C word on fucking Friday. That is just like, well, okay, it's freaky, funky, fucking Friday the 13th. I guess.
I'm going to do something. I am going to put myself in timeout. So I'm going to reset the room really quick, and then I'm going to put myself in a 2-minute mute timeout. So you guys have to handle the show because I have to put myself in shame for even. I don't know how that happened. That was a mistake. But I do appreciate you all being here. Thank you, guys. This is Web3 Breakfast. We're about the halfway point. And so this is a fantastic time for you guys to go down. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to look at the numbers here really quick because then we can be very granular. So there are 22 of you watching on YouTube. I better see 22 likes on YouTube. And then we've got well over 200 people on X watching the stream. I don't know if we could get to like at least a 10% ratio. And I talk about this on the afternoon stream, and it's just mind blowing how good and conditioned the people on YouTube are. Always just smashing the like, and people on X, man, they They refuse to hit the heart. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Anyway, if you do like to hit the heart on the video, this would be a great opportunity to do that. And if you are listening in the space, just hit the purple pill at the bottom right, tag some friends and bring them in here. We're going to be giving away $500 in Gotti in about 30 minutes. So you are going to want to make sure you go up to the breakfast table. Look at the post that says it's pizza day. It should be the first one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, tomorrow is pizza day. Go to that one, or you can go to the pin post on the Web3 Breakfast profile. That will have the correct information there that you need if you want to qualify to win $100 in Gotti today. 5 of you are going to do it. So congratulations to those 5 already. Good luck to the rest of you in advance, or whatever. All right, I'm going into timeout mode. The show's yours.
All right, KT's the only gentleman who put his hand up here, so why don't you go ahead? We'll give it to KT. Take the floor, my man.
Hey, so I'm going to ask a question before I say anything else. I have some Web3 based news about something that Game 7 released yesterday. I want to know if I can chat about it for about 5 seconds.
Yes.
All right. So, what? I missed that. So, Game 7 released their manifesto yesterday, outlining what's coming down the pipe in the next. I don't think there's a timeline, but their upcoming releases about and there's information about a new token drop that's in there. And it's all talking about Web3 gaming, and the new token that they're creating, and it's probably the video that they created has about 250,000 views on Twitter just since yesterday 11 a.m. So there's a ton of people that are getting in there. It's like 10,000 people that have already signed the manifesto. And if it's all right, I'll throw it up in the set the table with it at another place at the table, so you guys can go check it out, see what's coming down the pipe, because it is going to be damn cool.
Yes. Did you say it was Game 7?
Game7.io is the website. Yeah. Remember we talked about,
is it the number 7 or spelt 7?
Number 7. Remember we talked about maybe getting Bryson to come on and chat with us on Wednesdays. He's totally down. Loves the vibe. He hung out a little bit a couple days ago, and he did a live stream about it yesterday over on Twitch. So I can go grab the announcement and share it up to the breakfast table.
Yeah, 100%. Share that up there on the table. Set another spot. Also, just quickly, shout out, we got Nessie in the house. Shout out Nessie for stopping by the breakfast table. Gringo, what's up, my man?
Hello, friends. Good morning. Other news for Web3 gaming, if anyone's interested. You have Fluff World with the with Futureverse. They actually have lands, and it's like a builder type game where you mine resources. And that is with Fluff World, and like I said, Futureverse is going to be a very big project. But they gave lands to Cool Cats holders and Pudgy Penguin holders, I believe, and there's a few other projects. So it's going to be a very big project. And then also, side note, I mentioned the other day the Crypto Angels, that game Dante's Pixel Inferno. They are trending on base now for gaming. Oh, nice. So I definitely pay attention to that. Yeah, with Trevor Jones and them. Actually, if you guys want to link up with them, I messaged you guys about it. They'd love to have Trevor on your show even.
Yeah,
he's a big time.
I have got to get back to you. I know that. No
worries, man. They would love to do it. It'd be great to connect you guys. I think it'd be a fun show.
Love that. I will get back to you today. I got plenty of time this afternoon. And I'm not doing the 4 p.m. show on Friday. So yeah, let's connect.
Cool.
Love that.
Man. All right, brother. Awesome.
Hey, Gringo, do you know the Fluff World people?
No, I just am a holder. I actually play tested some of the Futureverse games. Really cool stuff. And again, that's the Root network, which was originally built on XRPL. So it's interoperability. I think of it like it's almost like Ripple's metaverse, but also it's with everybody. I mean, it's interoperable with Ethereum. It's beautiful, beautiful graphics. I mean, I really recommend everyone check out the Third Kingdom and Fluff World and Futureverse and everything being built. They are probably one of the leading open metaverse projects. And like I said, they are linked with Cool Cats, Dead Fellas, Pudgy Penguins, Walker World. I saw in one of their promo videos over a year ago, they had a giant ape statue on the land, and come to find out, all my predictions about the lands turned out to be true, as far as they are part of like Walker World. If you see their promo game videos, they are part of the Third Kingdom. That's what the lands are. So very amazing games, AAA game level quality. So I would definitely check out the Third Kingdom. They have really cool lands, and you can build on them, mine resources. So
Dope. Thanks, man. Want to get them because immediately when I think of like cool gaming like that too, I think I like the Meta Vixens because they're a smaller community with like a smaller size, and it's like sometimes easier to get those projects involved too. Plus, and if we saw the Meta Vixens in the metaverse, it'd be pretty dope.
That is cool. I mean, that's something I think all NFT projects down the road. I mean, if you can figure out how to make the 3D assets of it, of any NFT, I mean, there's some metaverse or some mini game in a metaverse that could be plugged in potentially. And that's why I think it's exciting for anyone. I mean, you guys heard the Star Atlas guy the other day, and the other guy with the Blockchain Gaming Council. It's like, this is coming. I mean, all this stuff, like maybe not all of the games will connect, but if you have an open metaverse where they have many games inside of that open metaverse, some of those might connect. That might make more sense. So if there's like Meta Vixens type animation, very similar to another project, maybe that's a collab. That could be a mini game in the open metaverse, maybe. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming.
No, I'm honestly super pumped for the future game. And what's cool is like you talked about a cool gaming project, like right after I think it was KT talks about a cool gaming project. And that's what I love about gaming is because it just automatically seems more like I have a PS5, but like I don't care if people play on the PC or Xbox. It's just everybody has their own games, and I just love how big the space is.
Absolutely, man. I like we've talked about. It's going to be on every platform. I mean, you're going to have Web3 gaming on consoles. That's coming. Off the grid. I think you mentioned Crypto Stash. I know his crew. They've been play testing it. That's on PlayStation 5. There's a lot of games coming. I mean, Microsoft. They already have a Web3 game in the Epic Game Store, and I believe on Steam. And there's a lot of there's a lot of companies coming in, as the Star Atlas guy said. What was he saying? Like, of the top 50 companies you can think of, there's some of them that are absolutely looking at Web3 gaming. And I just really found it fascinating how he said it's not going to be like another crypto pump. It's like this is going to be a long, steady, sustained pump.
For the game,
that's
for
what
the
I
gaming
look at
ecosystem.
gaming.
For gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like he was saying. Yeah.
It's like I think the same thing. When people are talking about like the RWA ecosystem and like, are we going to go into a bear market? Like, it's just one of those things where it makes me start to think. Like, I listen. Like, this is an emerging thing. Like, this is a brand new ecosystem, and so like, if the projections on a conservative level for, let's use the RWA ecosystem first over the next 6 years is like 16 to 30 trillion dollars, like that's immense growth. Do we even have time for a bear market there? Like, I don't think so, right? And then think about gaming.
That's how I feel.
Think about gaming the same way. Like, we're building
stop?
new ecosystems. Like, they at some point they decouple. It's like the stock market may go like
decoupling. That's the word. Yep, decoupling. You're right.
And I feel like it has to at some point because it's irrelevant for RWAs to follow what Bitcoin's doing. It's irrelevant for gaming to have to go with the same cycle as Bitcoin. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Gaming can just, like, if games are produced every single year, why would there be a down year? Like, that doesn't. It's just at some point the decoupling happens.
Absolutely. And these are projects that, for example, World of Warcraft is a closed metaverse, more or less. I mean, it's not all of it because it's not VR and all that. But think about it. That's been around almost 20 years. These open metaverse projects we're talking about right now will be around 100 years from now because they're on blockchains. So the assets you buy today, your kids and your great grandkids could inherit your NFTs and be making money off of the IP generations from now. That is what we are talking about. Right. That is coming.
Exciting times, man. There's a lot going on. I see we got some hands. Let's go, Carrie, and then KT.
So gaming is for everyone. I love that part about this, and so I mean everyone can relate. and I still think that it's going to be like one of the larger, like eventually it'll be one of the larger sectors in crypto, because like there are just so many gamers in the world, and once they all realize that, like once Roblox has gone down the path of like transferring to Web3, and none of their users realize that it even happened, you know, and other companies are like, wow, now they have this marketplace and they've got this whole free trading thing, and like there's people flocking to this because it's like they can actually earn things from this like free game. That's going to be what yeah, you know, like I'm just beating the dead horse at this point, but with the mad scientists, I was like, I was in a mad scientist space the other day, and I was like talking to the head guys, and I'm like, what are the chances of like getting like an RPG like Zelda style game with the mad scientists running around like doing experiments and shit? And they're like, basically we're working on it. And they have an engine. They actually have like a Web3 engine that is built for like RPGs and shit, for pixelated. And they're like, you know, so, and I mean, there's a few other communities too that I'm part of that I thought these would be excellent IPs for games. The Galactic Mining or Galactic Syndicate. Holy shit, like the artwork for that is like off the wall, and the gaming possibilities, like if you put those characters into some kind of like a metaverse world where you could like be your Galactic Syndicate ninja, like holy shit, man. Like people are like, it doesn't matter what kind of game you made, if it was like a Street Fighter style fighter game, or if it was like a deep like MMO, or like a first person or third person. I mean, you could have all kinds of fun with these IPs, man.
It's all coming, man. Like, dude, I play tested the other side, and dude, Project Dragon, there were 3,000 gamers. We were shooting each other, running around. Like Fortnite, you can get maybe up to 100 players in a lobby. We're talking, they are going to have up to like 100,000 players, and you're going to have all these different characters. There were people that were apes, avatars, and then there were people that had me-bit avatars, which is very different art, very different animation, but we were all running around together, shooting each other in the other side. So it's crazy. Everything you said is coming.
Wow. That's what I'd love to see too. And like with Cosmos making things like more interchain too, got to drop a little Cosmos knowledge. I mean, there's a new wallet coming out. There's a new protocol / wallet. You might want to look into this one called Polaris. And the whole point of Polaris, we were talking about yesterday, they are using Osmosis, which is the main DEX on Cosmos, in order to for their tech, their inner blockchain tech. But they want to make a wallet where it's like you can swap Bitcoin over to Ethereum, over to Solana, over to Cosmos, over to XRP, back to Hedera, and all in the same wallet. You know, and it'd be seamless inter-blockchain transmissions. So like
not to poo-poo the wallet or anything, but why would you name it after like a very successful ATV company?
It sounds horrible. I know the name sucks. It needs because marketing is not the Cosmos fucking strong point. That's why. Okay, I'm gonna be the first to admit it right now. We're a bunch of fucking nerds. We're great at technology. We're not great at marketing. We need more artists to come in and you know, because yeah, the name sucked.
It's the engineer brain.
The branding is kind of bad.
Shout out to my engineers out there.
Holy shit. And so if they can make this happen where we can have like our different NFT collections in the same game, that would be so rad. I would love to have my mad scientist going up fighting against a Bored Ape or something. You know what I mean? Like how fucking cool would that be?
Remember, we want Mario in karate or in Mortal Kombat. That's what we want to see. We want to see Mario, and then
we figured by Karate Combat.
Not karate. I didn't mean Karate Combat. Mortal Kombat.
No, but sponsored by Karate Combat. They could be a sponsor for the game, for fuck's sakes. You know what I mean? Like it could be a Hedera-based game.
Well, because remember, we found out what Mario's finishing move is going to be, right? Mario's finishing move is going to be he's going to force feed the mushrooms, and then the player's going to grow until they explode, and then he'll say, "It's me, Mario." That's what he would say.
What would you do for Luigi?
I have no idea. No one likes.
You just stick a spot of Jake in your mouth,
dude. It is so crazy. With a pipe wrench. Today is totally Friday the 13th. This is wild. That echo that started beforehand. I'm on the third battery for this camera. They're just keep going like battery exhausted. It's plugged into the wall, which doesn't even fucking make sense that the battery's running out. And then this light just went off next to me. My God. I hope everybody's safe today. I've never experienced weird ghost shit on a Friday, but maybe I am because I'm not a believer, and maybe someone's trying
Friday
to make
the
me a believer.
13th.
You're a believer.
I'm not. KT, I know you had your hand up next. We're going to go to you, then Modern Canadian, and then we're going to be getting dangerously close to our giveaway time. So I want to make sure to all my procrastinators out there, go up to the table, go look at all the plates there, and make sure you find what you like. But most importantly, the one that says tomorrow is pizza day, that'll have some instructions on how you can win $100. Don't fuck it up.
606 repos.
600 and wow, this may be today. We might have a new record. Wow.
Yeah, we might. So no, you guys were talking about Web3 gaming and somebody dropped up Warcraft, and I'm looking for a Web3 version of that. And I just gotta say, marketwars.com. Market Wars, free to play World of Warcraft private server with Web3 real money marketplace. It's another one of the projects that Game 7 threw itself at. It's fully Web3. You can buy all kinds of crazy stuff in it. It's being developed now. You can go check out the website. It looks ridiculous.
Nice. We'll definitely have to do a Wednesday gaming show, guys. Remember, we've got the action pack week totally lined up for you guys. Let me run through this really quick, and then we'll get to Mike's hand. Just so you know, Monday's show is this week was the first time we just launched it. We got a partnership with Crypto Mag, and so I am so freaking excited. We got the second show coming up for you on Monday. So that one is where you hear my voice coming out of the Crypto Mag account, and you got Mr. Dude coming out of the Web3 Breakfast account, and then we got the rest of the community as usual. So excited for Mondays, man, and I'm really excited about extending that. We're kind of chatting in the background and how we can make that grow. So be on the lookout for a growth to what we currently have as our Monday show. Now, Tuesday, as you guys know, what we've been doing on Tuesday is NF Tuesday. So we're going to be talking about NFTs and all the like moving forward on Tuesday. So if that's your thing, make sure you guys get really lined up for that. Wednesdays, we're talking about Web3 gaming. This Wednesday coming up just happens to be, now I want to at some point define what Web3 gaming actually is. Because in my opinion, Karate Combat, that is considered Web3 gaming, right? You've got some action, you got an app, you got a token, you got a way to make more token. So I think that's exciting. Just so happens that they've got a match in Singapore next Wednesday. It happens to be at 7 p.m. in Singapore, which is 7 a.m. Eastern. So to next week on Wednesday for Web3 Gaming, starting the show a little bit early. Probably going to start it in the 6 o'clock hour because we are going to be live streaming the Karate Combat fight and kind of chatting about what's going on for that whole thing. So that's Wednesday. That may be a long show. Who knows? We'll see how that one goes. Thursday, is our Bitcoin day, and Friday for Bitcoin day, it's BRC 20s, ordinals, the BRC 420s, all that stuff, all the new protocols, everything that's got to do with Bitcoin. That's what we do on Thursdays, and then Friday, as you know, is our freaking pizza party, baby, where we just let it go. We just see what happens, see where the wind blows us, see what the community wants to talk about. So that's where we're at today. So that's the week next week coming up. And a reminder, we're starting the show at 8:45. On Twitter moving forward with some music, giving you guys a chance to get in there, listen to some cool music. We'll see if we can license some Web3 artists in there so that maybe you find a song that you really, really vibe with and you want to pick that up as an NFT. So that starts next week.
We got Nessie down there too. We should get some of Nessie's music at the breakfast table going forward too.
I'm glad that you said that. I definitely have. And I think for Monday, what I'm going to do is, and I think they're actually in the Web3 breakfast wallet. I moved a lot of the NFTs, music NFTs that I'd bought over the years there. And so I've got that. So I will curate a playlist, and I've definitely got a bunch of Nessie tracks, and him and I can talk in the background and see what we can set up and get some more things going. For a while when we were talking a lot about music several months ago, there was we get some alpha, man. He'd drop some tracks in here before he let anybody else listen to him. So the community here is definitely no stranger to Nessie. That's my guy right there. Had a chance to hang out with him several times in real life. Shout out to you, man. He's one of the hardest working guys in Web3 music, that's for sure. So that's next week. We're going to be doing some music before the show. So if you tune in, if the show starts early and you just hear music, that's okay. That's what you want, because that means it gives me the opportunity to make sure that seamlessly I'm connecting everything behind the scenes so that 9 o'clock we hit the button and the show starts and we are ready to roll for you. That's the plan. Starting Monday, baby. All right, Mike, I'm sorry to keep your hand waiting.
It's all good. No worries. Yeah, when we're talking about Web3 gaming, honestly, you just got to make it fun. Like I was streaming on Wednesday, and I had like 3 games lined up. I was playing. I was with Desolation, Parallel, and Neon Heroes. And honestly, between like Neon Heroes and Parallel, like I forget I'm playing Web3 game. It just feels like any other game that I would play. Like just any Web2 game. So good. Parallel's good. I feel like they just need to like clean up their like interface. It's a little clunky.
It's still beta. It's still in beta.
Yeah,
so,
I'm sure once they get the mobile going, it'll be a little cleaner. But it's good. Like I play a lot of Magic the Gathering, so I'm very big on card games. So I was just trying to kind of learn new interactions and well, of course, alarms going up when I'm talking. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool interactions. I'm trying to learn like the keywords and everything. But it's a fun card game. I do enjoy it. So I'll be streaming that more. I'll be streaming on Wednesdays as well.
Nice.
Oh, and by the way, Parallel was a sponsor of Karate Combat. Do you guys remember that? Throwback.
Yeah, I heard you were just saying that earlier. That's pretty sweet.
When it was pretty cool. It was the night. Might have been the night. Was it Ben or you fought, Jay? I can't remember. But yeah, they were a sponsor on stage. You saw the Parallel logo and everything. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. My fight was weird. They had so the Texas Commission was like they when. At that point, Karate Combat had said that was the strictest and probably the hardest commission to work with. And so they put us in because it was at that big convention center, they put us in a tiny little room upstairs. And normally you can walk around and you can be part of the environment. You can feel the energy and all that stuff. We were so removed from it. No TVs. Couldn't watch it except for like on our phone, which you couldn't really get you really couldn't get the vibe. You couldn't hear anything. You were so far away. And so I came out for my fight, did my fight, and then that was it. So I don't even know who any of the sponsors were that night. Besides, I know Squid Grow was one of them. They were one of mine too, but it was also one of the main. I think he was the platinum sponsor for that night, but I don't remember.
Parallel's still on Matic, right?
Parallel is on base, man. It's on base.
Base.
Yeah, it's on base now too. Yep.
I was just seeing Matic just pumped like 13%.
Matic did the POL token.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got an alert that Matic's up like 13-something%.
Please don't dead name it. Modern Canadian is now Pole.
So like if we have still Matic on our ledgers, should we be like concerned and try to
No, you're okay, Carrie. You're okay. So what happens is, so like some of my apps, like MetaMask, called it Pole right away. Trust Wallet's still calling it Matic. It's just like they're working through their partners, like to get it all changed. But your ledger would just be one of the ones that eventually it's just switched to Pole.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
they only had to do stuff with your Matic if you had your Matic staked, or if you were using ZK EVM. Like if you had your Matic off anywhere, then yes, you would have to bridge it. But if it's just hanging out in your wallet, then you're good. Brought to you by Polygon Ambassadors.
You do. I mean, but you do. The good thing is that you are very, very knowledgeable of Polygon, and I think that's a really good thing. I think Polygon's got a big future. I mean, I know it struggles right now at 34. Oh, I guess with the pump today, yeah, we're up into the 40s. To me, it's a no-brainer. Like you're going to get 100% on that. That coin has to be over $1 most of the time. It just so happens to be.
Yeah. Like I'm fortunate. Like I'm in part of the Polygon Champions, I guess, community. So like we get to we're in group chats with Aztec and Mark and Sandeep, and we get to speak with those guys on a regular basis. Like they've done the right thing. You see all those motivational posters that are like, go away for 6 months and like don't talk to anybody kind of thing, and just build and come back and no one will recognize you. Basically, that's what Polygon did, or they were like, fuck what everyone's saying about everything and help us here and do this there. They're like, we're just gonna go focus on the tech. That's why they kind of lost, they lost Starbucks. They kind of lost, the Sony thing was they stopped worrying about these big business partnerships and we're going to build our thing. They've created the ag layer and we're going to launch it. It's going to go live. And that's how we'll connect everybody together.
And there's some great Web3 games on Polygon too. Like I'm in quite a few of them. Yeah, so Polygon's not dead at all. They're going to make a huge comeback with gaming.
What's the biggest Polygon game?
I'm trying to think. Boomland Hunters is pretty big, like Hunters on Chain. They are like usually performing very well. Very inexpensive NFTs as well. But Last Remains, that's going to be a big game. I think Animoca's with them. There's so many, actually. I just can't, on the top of my head, I'm trying to remember. Dogami is on Polygon, I believe. I mentioned them before. They're working with Animoca, Sandbox, and Ubisoft, actually. And that's a mobile game. So there's a lot of stuff going on Polygon still with gaming.
Wow. Did you guys see?
Once you see the Ethereum blocks fill up and the GUI start to rise, you're going to start to see more people using all the L2s.
GUI sitting at 2. Nothing. That's crazy how low it is. Do you guys see Nervous CKB pumped 52.5% today? Wow.
I love Nervous. I met that team down in Miami. They're good dudes.
Yeah, dude. I was BJ back at Hit Network. He had gotten me into Nervous like way years ago, and I have definitely gotten out of the position, long since then because I'd moved on. But damn, man, 52% a day. That's like, you guys remember those? Anybody that's been in a bull run, you remember when that shit happens? Like, it makes your heart beat. Like, because your coin's gonna do it at some point. Like, that your coins are going to do that shit. And you're like, yes.
Such an amazing feeling.
That, and it just makes you want to pay attention to everything, and then 3 months goes by and nothing happens.
Well, I'm hopeful. I'm still thinking that Uptember, man. We're priming the pump for that. Look, next week we're going to get a rate cut. I assume that's going to happen. It has to start happening on a monthly basis right now, right? We would think, or every other month. Who knows at what frequency they're going to do it, but they've got to start getting things ready. There's plenty of people talking about how, again, a 25 basis point cut it's not going to churn the economy how they think it is. Like, we got to at least go 100 and something points down, probably more, before people. I think their goal is to get to 2.5%. That requires at least, I think, 200 basis point removal. See what happens.
Give us stimmies.
Yeah, brr, money printer, go brr. We love that, man.
I read an article that was basically saying that Canada's primed for a jumbo rate cut by December. So if that happens, then I can assume that the U.S. will follow suit shortly after, probably January.
So it was yesterday. The article was about the European banks, right? They cut their rate yesterday. I think it was one of the articles that we went through.
Yep.
So yeah, it's like,
hey, Jay.
Yo.
No, you're good. You're right. I just want to say before we get to like pizza orders and stuff is little PSA is, I know. So me and Jay just host the show. Carrie's always up here hosting. Carrie actually does so much on the back end, but for all the other community members, if you have projects, like you're the ones in the communities, you're the ones buying NFTs from these communities, tell us about them. Tell them to reach out to us, like for these NF Tuesdays. Carrie's also kind of spearheading those. So if you want your project to DM Carrie, like, you can tell them that he's kind of like the BD guy hooking up with the Tuesdays or whatnot. But don't be afraid to get your community noticed by just doing some of the work in the back end, and we'll happily host them and show them off and give them a platform.
Games Wednesday. I mean, and again, next week we're going to be like, for gaming specifically, we'll probably be talking a lot about karate combat, but there'll be a lot of other things that we can talk about, right? So yeah, let's invite some, whether it's other like Postmaster, and I don't think he's going to Singapore because he's training, right? So it makes sense for like someone like him to come too, because like, man, we can talk about the NFTs that he's got with Karate Combat also. So it makes sense, right? So as long as like we're not changing the concept of the conversation, absolutely. I think that again, the whole idea always, and you guys know, like the tagline was always the show for the community by the community. The whole idea is like everyone's opinion, not only just as the speaker panel during the show, but like, yeah, leading up to the show. Like if you've got something you want to hear, like Mr. Dude said, man, all you gotta Elon Musk just wants to speak. I'm sure that's actually him right before. All right, so let's do this. Let's take some pizza orders, and then we're going to be giving away some Gotti. So with that being said, Maestro. Hey, a pizza pie time. Hey, Neil. GM, what kind of pizza are you looking for today?
Brother, I'm looking for that all meat. Maybe a little spotted dick on it.
Hey, Spotted Dick Pizza. Never heard of it. Never wanted to. Never going to think about it again. Love that. Modern Canadian, what kind of pizza order are you looking for today?
Let's go with pepperoni, mushroom, red onion, and maybe we'll dip it in spotted dick.
Yes. M Kid, what does your pizza pie order?
I feel like a Napoli kind of pizza. So let's go like a margarita style. You know?
Okay.
A little fresh tomatoes, some basil.
Yeah, you want the basil. I hate when they cook the basil. It's got to go on after.
Yeah, it gets a little soggy, like the spotted dick.
All right, Gringo, what's your pizza order, brother?
I'm going to go with Slim Jim on top
with pickles, pineapple, and ranch. And some spicy meatballs.
Holy, get this guy off stage, please. That's disgusting. Carrie, go for it. Actually, no, I'm not allowed to say it's disgusting. I could say that we need to remove you or mute you, but there is no shame in the game. If you that's what you want on your pizza, that's what you can have. I cannot shame everybody's pizza order. That's terrible of me. All right, Carrie, go for it.
My buttons are working. Slim Jim pizza is killing me. Okay, I just want a fucking regular pepperoni pizza with extra mozzarella. You know what I'm talking about?
Like fresh buffaretto, mozzarella.
Like mozzarella.
Well, mozzarella. All right. I think we can make that happen. I think we can do that. KT, my guy.
We got the Big Country from a little pizza shop called the Hideaway Pizza in Tulsa, Oklahoma. A 3-pound large pizza that is nothing but love.
Whoa. That was a great time for the music to end. What's nothing but love?
Crazy.
You can watch them make it. It's an epic pizza. It is the best pizza I've ever had in my life.
What's in it?
It's the Big Country from Hideaway Pizza. They got them in Stillwater in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
What are the ingredients?
So I got to go to California.
Just about everything that walked and talked at some point in its lifetime with a whole lot of cheese.
Okay.
And they got a special sauce that they use. That's it's not a regular pizza sauce. It's something close. Their own spices and stuff. It's just epic.
Did you say walked and talked?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, there's only one thing that walks and talks, dude. Are you eating human pizza? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
No.
I've got no.
Maybe
you never heard a cow talk?
An animal. We'll just say an animal. All right. Moving on. Sandra, Miss Sandra, our queen. What is your pizza order for today?
Mustard.
Just mustard. Mustard and dough? Do you want any cheese?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I want just a cheese pizza, and I want those little pepperoni cups because it's almost impossible to find them around here.
Oh, the cupping
and
pepperonis.
I want them like slightly charred. Yeah, slightly charred on top, and then some hot peppers too, of course.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'm into that. Mr. Dude, what is your pizza order today?
All right, I'm going to have one. This one's for you, Blocky, on YouTube. I'm going to have a frozen pizza. Got one in the freezer. I'm going to light that up tonight. We're going to sprinkle, this is for the clickbait. We'll have some cat and dog on it just in case the algorithm's listening.
Okay. All right. You're going to Springfield.
It's Delicio.
Going to Springfield,
so
Ohio
Delicio
tonight.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Have the feline pie. Good for you.
He just rugged his face.
Can I have some pizza right? Meow. All right.
Scusi.
Scusi. All right. Let me do this now. Let me share this tab here. If you guys are watching over on the live stream, which I see several of you are. Shout out to you guys, by the way. We look like we got close to 400 people watching on, over 400 people watching on X, and then several watching on YouTube. If you guys are watching on YouTube, go ahead and smash the like. If you're watching on X, do us a solid and hit the freaking heart. God, look, I'm going to do this. I usually save this for the afternoon shows, but there is no afternoon show, so I'm going to show you guys this. Let's just do something really quick. This is how easy it is. Watch this. Hopefully I didn't screw up with the volume thing here. Watch, you're watching. This is how you're watching the show, right? Oh, look at that. Mr. Dude, J Chains, the speaker panel. Very cool. Or that's a Twitter thing right there. Watch this. You go like this with your phone. Boom. See that? I just turned that little thing red down. Well, having trouble with the glare here. There you go. See, it's red on the bottom. Literally was that easy. If I wasn't showing you, which took me 15 seconds, if I was just doing it, it would have taken 2.5. My God, just like the video.
Yeah. You and your fancy fucking iPhones. We've heard it all before.
I know.
Mr. Elon doesn't like fucking Androids. I've been trying to press the like button like this whole time. Like I can press the purple pill 100 times and nothing happens. They just fucking hate Android at this point, I think.
I mean, that makes sense. That's all right, though. One of these days.
Like, I'm trying. So there's probably 50% of the people here who actually want to like and can't. Maybe 50.
Well, then what you need to do is just after the show, just make sure you like the post that the video is on. That's all you got to do. That's all I'm asking. When you guys leave, just make sure you just hit the heart. All 500 of you. That would be amazing. All right. Let's get a drum roll, please. The 5 winners of the... I don't want to show the direct. The 5 winners of the $100 in Gotti, which, by the way, we just set a record today. 485 entries. Holy smokes. Congratulations in advance to the 5 of you. Best of luck right now to all of you. The winners are Wayne, Zai, Hellraiser, Neil, my fucking guy. Finally, we got another one. Yeah. And then Zoo Pals.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Finally, Jesus. What is up with Twitter Picker never picking? Huh?
Months. It's been months.
Well,
also,
a couple
we're
weeks.
equally as happy for the other 4 winners, of course. Yeah.
Absolutely. We're tickled for the rest of the 4. But the fact that Neil, one of ours, one of our own, who's actually on the speaker panel with us, this is how it's supposed to fucking go. Congratulations, brother.
Who was the 5th one?
Some guy.
Zoo Pals.
I don't know.
Zoo Pals.
Not important. Neil puts
Also,
in work
just
every single
for
day, man.
everyone, this is just a science-based fact. Being on the panel did not help Neil win. So that's fake.
It's fake.
No, he lost the 47 other times we've had the draw.
Yeah. Well, Neil, I don't know if you can speak or not. If you can accept your if you have a acceptance speech.
You damn
prepared.
right I can speak. Mr. Kidd, I appreciate that $100, sir. Have a good rest of the weekend.
Are you gonna cash right out right away? You gonna jeet that shit or what?
Yeah, jeet that 537 times more rare than Bitcoin. Jeet it.
On the road to 600. I will mind you that.
That's right.
That means there's more burns, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't need everybody being diamond handed. I don't need you guys hanging on to this thing till it's $1 million a token. So you can sell at 385 if you like. Go right ahead.
Listen. I think that would be a silly idea, but everybody's obviously got to play the game that they play the game. We saw the token run up. We know what's happening. It's a deflationary thing. There's a lot more attention on its way. It's not here yet, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even remotely here yet. So
but see, that's how you got to work. This is how you work the space. You tell everybody to sell, they become diamond handed. You tell everybody to hold, they're like, I don't really want it. It's the opposite. It's the opposite.
I'm gonna be paying attention to the 5 winners today, and we better. I'll report to you if we've got how many Jeets we got on Monday. I love you guys.
Regardless, we're burning the tokens too, so it's all positive, man. Winners are winners. They can do with it. They can do whatever they want with it.
At the end of the day, 5 people won. $100, right? But at the end of the day, the entire Gotti community wins every single day. That's the whole point, is that deflationary tokens, everybody in the community wins. And the diamond hands will prevail in the long term. And so I hope that you guys enjoy your weekend. There is no afternoon show today. So this is it. This is the last time we're going to see each other until Monday. And so you know what that means. Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning. We will be back in 3 days. That's 3%. Try to be consistent over the weekend. I know that's tough, man. You go out Friday night drinking with the boys. Saturday, the girls are saying, hey, baby, let's go to brunch. And you guys drink the mimosas, or everybody goes out clubbing on a Saturday night, whatever it is. We might take a few steps back as far as our personal health goes. We might take a step forward in our mental health. That's great. It's all a balancing game, but remember, it's all consistent. We're consistently making ourselves better. So we'll see you on Monday, 3% better. I love you guys. Remember, 8:45 a.m. music will be started, so don't freak out if you're like, wait, what's happening? It's just we're getting things ready so that you guys don't experience any audio glitches, and so that start to show off with a shebang, baby. So I appreciate you guys being here. Shout out to everybody who made it, man. You watched the live stream, you sat in the crowd, or you came up to the speaker panel. Y'all, that's why the show goes the way that it does. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a wonderful weekend. We will be back Monday. Ciao for now, babies. Peace.